Guys, they weren't calling for rain, but it looks like it's trying to awful hard. So I'm going to try to get in as many videos as I can. Thought I'd show you this right here. This is pretty neat, isn't it? Old Texaco with all the logos on it. Man, that's a beautiful truck. 54 power steering, power brakes, air, 27.5. I think this might be the best bang for the buck so far. I mean, if you had 27.5, this one is 34.5, 48 model. Pretty nice truck. Fuel's in the back. 5 window. A lot of people around this truck. I'm just going to get out of the way. 55 Chevy wagon, and it's running, but you can't hardly hear it. 24.5 Patina style. Really nice. Trans Am 78, 29.5. I'm saying this in case you can't see the windshield. I had a Trans Am this same color for less than a week, and somebody wanted it worse than I did, so I sold it. But looking back, I wish I'd have kept it. That's been probably 8-10 years ago. 55 Ford, 28.5. This body style reminds me of when Aunt B got a, it's a 55 or 50, this is 55. I think she had a 55 convertible Aunt B, maybe like one episode. Anyway, okay, I'll get back with you in a minute. Hey guys, I'm looking at this. I guess it's a 74, maybe 75 Trans Am with the round headlights. Beautiful car, 400 T-tops. Beautiful steering wheel too. Those are hard to find. I've had a couple in my lifetime, and you know, I'd bring them up here to the Rod Run and sell them. I used to make some really good money going to junkyards and selling steering wheels, believe it or not. Well, I stopped in here to look at this 62 Impala. The man I just spoke to said he has it priced for $45,000. It's got some really nice wheels on it. Said he just got here and he doesn't even have the car unloaded yet. But isn't that a beautiful car? I told him I had a white one like this with the blue insert in the middle of the chrome. Really nice car. He said it's got a LS in it. And I told him mine was still original 283 at the Power Glide. But he said $45,000 would buy it. So, see what I mean about the mirrors? These are the original 62 mirrors with the little bow tie, you know, kind of inserted in there. Beautiful car, disc brakes. Been a lot done to this car. Oh, okay, thanks. I don't never touch anybody's stuff unless... Oh man, that's nice. That is really, really nice. Golly, that's awesome. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You will absolutely get run over around here like I'm about to do. If the video abruptly ends, I got run over. These are some 15 by 10s. Wheels on this truck. This is a beautiful truck too. 70 C10, built 350. I'll let y'all read that, or you can pause the video. Like I said, I am trying to get around best I can before the rain really starts setting in. It's sprinkling on me now. 72 SS Nova, 28.5 or best offer. SS steering wheel. Sometimes I really do like the original steering wheels, like this one. I like it where it says SS. I've had some of those too. They sell quick, or they did back when I used to do that. I have probably sold in my lifetime probably 700-800 steering wheels, and I'd always pull them off. I never had a steering wheel puller. I just always yank them till they come off, and now my shoulder's messed up. 68 new rebuilt 350 22.5. Kind of gives you an idea if you are working on something, what something might be bringing. That's a beautiful truck. Another Chevy truck here. Hey, that's them same Riddlers like I had that I just sold off a Big Red. This is nice too. 22.5, 1960 C10. And it still has the original hood on it. You know, some people swap the hoods and like put a 64 or 5 Chevy hood on it, because some people don't like that hood, but I do. Just because, you know, it's odd, you know, odd duck, whatever. You don't see them that much. But, you know, I do. I like them. But everybody's got an opinion. Gas tank's been relocated. Nice. Really nice. Okay, I'm going to try to move on. I've got to go kind of quick, like I said, so there was one down here I was going to try to get to real quick. Best that my knees will do. I was going to show you this Camaro here. 68 Camaro. In case you didn't know, I know y'all do, but just in case, I can tell it's a 68 because it doesn't have the vent window. And there's other ways too, but just looking at it. 68 Camaro 25, or trade, up, down, sideways, whatever. 383 small block, 4-speed, runs and drives anywhere. I like it. I had one like this. It's supposed to be factory black with red interior from the factory. When I bought the car, it was white. Mine was a 67. But anyway, I traded it for a 71 C10 truck. Anyway, I don't have it anymore either. That was a really nice truck. That's before I started YouTube. Okay, we'll move on. See what we can get into. Hang on. Okay guys, Mrs. PIB and I are still at it. She's seen this Chevy short bed truck. I don't see a for sale sign in it, but my wife said, oh, it's so pretty. But just stopped to do a video on it real quick. I'm at the Rod Run. Oh, I'm sorry, it is for sale. It's got a beautiful black paint job on it, but you have to remember, this is spring rod running, so there is pollen everywhere. AC truck. Silverado, I don't know if I mentioned that or not. The bed, this whole truck is beautiful. I don't know what they want for it, but it's got everything that I like to do to them. The sport bumper, the sport mirrors, you know, it's beautiful truck, and to be black, I mean, on top of that, this pollen has got everything looking pretty bad, unfortunately. Anyway, I was going to show you this little 62 Chevy Biscayne. It's not, a couple of spots down from it. These emblems, that this is missing on this car, but these emblems for the trunk and the hood are very, very expensive. Believe me, I know, I've had to buy them. They are very expensive. But this is the cheap model. I like that, the cheap model. Biscayne and Bel Air. He's done the same thing I done. He's put a 61 Impala glove box door on it just to kind of dress it up. I like that. I've always liked that. I guess he has moved it I'm thinking from the steering column to the floor, because that seat needs a little cutout so you can shift. My opinion. But it's really a nice car. Got the cowl hood. It's a nice car. Let me walk down here real quick because Mrs. PIB's seen some vehicles down here. I gotta be careful. I'm one of those type people that gets involved in looking at vehicles, and the next thing you know, I will be run over. Hey, now there's a Patina 62 SS. I don't know. In my opinion, some of it looks made up. But now this is how they keep your car from being stolen. They got them cabled together. Ain't nothing leaving here. Got AC on it, air ride suspension. 37.9, 327, 350 turbo, rust free, vintage air. That is a beautiful car. It's got the grill guard like I like. Stand back, maybe you can see all this stuff. These two have to be together, same owner, I mean. This 56 Chevy, 38.5 vintage AC. You know, a lot of people, when they talk about Tri-5 Chevys, a lot of people, the 56 is their least favorite. But now it is one of my favorites, personally. But, oh, here's what we're going to look at. My wife's seen this little Chevy Silverado truck, and it reminded her of our 79 Ruby. This must be in the 80s. That dash is different than the one I have. And it's got the square headlights where mine is round. If you're not familiar with my channel, I have several old trucks, C10s, and 162 Impala, and I would be really happy if you checked out my channel and seen some of the stuff that I have. 87 Chevy runs good, very solid, 18.9. So that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea. This is not a bad truck. It truly is not. I like it. Hey, it's got them same Riddlers on there too. I like Riddlers. I just a bigger fan of American racing myself. Here's a nice four-wheel drive. A lot of vehicles, my wife noticed because I'm driving, I can't look as much. So she's noticed a lot of them are from Georgia and Ohio. $31.9 for this one. Nice truck, nice El Camino, 23.5. Look at Nova. Their rear quarter panel has been radiused. 4-speed El Camino, I mean. They're on and on down through here. I'm just picking out some of the highlighted ones here. My 66 El Camino was just like this, only a 66, and you know, it was had the super sport hood, and is a factory big block car, factory black on black. I wish I would have kept that car, but I brought it up here to the Rod Run, and I didn't have it here 20 minutes and it was gone. It was gone. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Pretty good, thank you.
This one yours?
Oh, no, sir. I kept mine at home this year. Anyway, you can see a lot of people are looking. A lot of people, if you've never been to the Rod Run, will get up here early and look for deals on other cars and trucks because there'll be several more days that they'll be here, and a lot of times they will, you know, get them and take them someplace else and sell them, you know, still up here. I've seen some vehicles have 4, 5, 6 different owners and the car or truck never move. Okay, I'll get back with you in a minute. Okay guys, we seen this little Cheyenne Super 10. This is a nice truck. I like those emblems like that. This is beautiful. It's kind of an unusual color, like copper colored. Bucket seats, nice dash. Sport bumper. Must be a 74 because that's what the tag says. That's what my El Camino looked like, 66. Mine had a 427 in it. See that Super Sport, how crooked it is? Nothing wrong with that, but just saying, you have to really look when you come to some of these places. Got the sport mirror. Beautiful truck. I'll look at this one real quick. What is this, 71, 72? Not sure. I don't see a for sale sign in it. It's got 15 by 10s on it. Vet rallies, truck rallies, but they look like Corvette. No, it's not for sale. Looking at this one right here. This is a Silverado, square body. Okay, we're going to move on. What we're doing is driving through the parking lots, trying not to hit people or anything else. It gets crowded up here, and this is just Tuesday. I'm mildly amazed because I've been coming up here for years. I got to where I just didn't come anymore. It was just, anyway, I kind of got burned out, I guess, but we'd come twice a year, spring and fall, and I don't know, it got old to me after a while. Hang on. Okay guys, we ran across this and I just had to stop. Is this the way they made them back then? Sierra Grande? I just ran across this truck. It's a GMC, of course. Long bed. Let's check it out. Factory AC truck. I like GMCs. I like Chevys too, but let's see what this is. 70 Sierra Grande AC, power steering, power brakes, farm fresh, 9,500 OBO. It's got some nice looking wheels and tires on it, and it's got the bumper guards on it. Stand back where you can see it just a little bit better. Check out that spotlight. Farm fresh. Let me ask you, if you had this truck, what would you do? Would you leave it like it is, or would you try to restore it, or, you know, what would you do? Got the door edge guard. Very nice truck. I just never seen one this model, you know, that's got this on the side. I'm not saying it didn't come that way, I just never seen it. Somebody let me know in the comments. Got the sport bumper. Anyway, moving on. Okay guys, you don't have to drive far to run into some more. As I said, this is Tuesday. My wife will be editing these videos, so I don't know what day you'll see Tuesday's video at the spring rod run. Stop to look at this little I stopped to look at this Suburban. This is pretty cool. The wheels and the stance make it look cool to me. 1990, 5.7, 15.9. 5.7 drop. Really nice. Then you got this 68. I think that says 68, but it's got a 71 or 2 front end. But this thing is on the ground. On the ground. 32.5. Maybe they've changed front ends, I'm not sure. Gosh, look how high they raised the bed floor to accommodate it being on the ground. AC truck. I'm going to back up here where you can see just how low this thing is. It is on the ground. Guess I'll show you this one too. The bed floor on this one is all the way up to the top. It's got a North Carolina plate, so I'm assuming it is from North Carolina, but I don't know that to be true. I kind of like how they turn. See, the tail lights are supposed to be standing straight up. They turn them this way. That's different, isn't it? I kind of like that. This thing is on the ground too. I mean, it is laying on the ground. I don't know if this one is for sale. Well, it's got a... What do you think this truck is worth? We'll play that game. How much do you think a truck like this is worth? I'll stay away from the price because I don't know either. We'll all take a guess. How much do you think this truck is priced at? At the Spring Rod Run in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Guess that's where you put your gas. I'm going to say 43. I don't know that you could. Let's look at the front without looking at the price on the window. Okay, here we go. It's a 51 S10 frame, 350 feet, 350, 32.5. Honestly, I would have thought it would have been much more. Honestly. Anyway, I don't know how they done all this for that. I mean, I really don't. By the time you buy a truck, it's in decent shape, or a car, and then you buy all the stuff and all the man hours that are put into it, I honestly don't know how they done it. I'll get back with you. Hey guys, I had to stop and look at this little Henry J. I've always loved Henry J's. I just think they're so cool when they're dressed up like this. They look good in stock, but you don't see many stock. They're always set up for drag racing. This one is no exception. Got the brake, master cylinder. Got some old Kragers on it with some slicks. Must be from Virginia. Got some kind of writing on the window. I guess it has been to the strip. Oh, I guess it's for sale, huh? Kaiser Henry J. 5.0. I'll just read 5-speed. 19.5 or best offer. Gosh, you just don't see these every day. This is pretty cool. I'll look at this one real quick, just because it says for sale. And I'm this close to it. Doesn't have a price, but it's for sale. I'm trying to get used to this new phone camera, y'all, so kind of bear with me if you would. Beautiful car, isn't it? Ray County. Okay, moving on. I'll see y'all in a bit.